Hi, it's Sister Unity, and I wanted to go live and make a little video here, just because things have been on my mind. Sister Kamana Wanalea and I and Sister Karen Hope have just come home from doing the blessing at the opening of the DTLA Proud Festival, LA's third large Pride festival, not counting Long Beach Pride. There's so many prides around here. Just so you know, when I say there is room in the world for you to be who you are as you are, part of that room is in Los Angeles County. At least it has been. This is what's on my mind. Lately, we all know what's been happening in the country. Lately here in LA County, in LA, the Proud Boys, Moms for Liberty, and other white supremacist, anti-LGBT, anti-trans, anti-drag groups have been showing up, particularly at school board meetings, and protesting as a way of spreading their infamy, their leverage, their social media presence, and their lies, their propaganda about us. It gets them attention, it gets them headway, and in some places, like Chino, where they find sympathetic ears sitting on the school board, they pass legislation that is anti-LGBT, that will erase our existence from the history taught in schools, which means more intolerance and means a higher risk of suicide for LGBTQ youth. It opens the door to bullying and harassment, which leads to greater percentages of suicide. So it is time for all of us in the community and all of us allied with our community, for all good, decent people to show up and push back. There comes a time when you have ignored the nonsense for long enough that the nonsense knows that you're not going to do anything, and the nonsense has the wherewithal and the resources. Let's remember there are rich people behind these people funding them, that they feel they have enough to push forward and to grab all they can get, to take it as far as they can go. They've run countries. Why, Germany about 90 years ago. That's how this happens. But what stops it? What stops it is when the irresistible force that they think they are meets the immovable object that has its own force and pushes back. When good people stand up. When enough of us stand up. And we're the majority. We are a majority. More people in the United States support the existence and the rights of our LGBTQ community than don't. So you have to show up. You have to show up for Jasmine Star Mack, a trans person who was killed this year in 2023. You have to show up because Casey Johnson was killed. You have to show up remembering Manuel Esteban Paez Terán, Maria Jose Rivera, Unique Banks, Zachi Imanituaho, Kashay Henderson, Ashley Burton, Tasia Woodland, Coco Dadal, Banco Brown, Asia Davis, Chanel Perez Ortiz, and Jacob Williamson, all of whom were trans people, all of whom were our friends and our neighbors, all of whom who were murdered for being who they are. This year. This is why we have to stand the fuck up. Last Monday, in front of the LAUSD, the Los Angeles United School District, 150 of these white supremacists and anti-LGBT activists showed up and protested with signs and megaphones in front of the school district building, just as they had months ago in Glendale and in other school districts around Southern California. A small amount of us showed up to counter this 150. Only 150 of them, mind you, but we were only a handful. The word had gone out on social media. The Los Angeles LGBT Center had put out notices about the protest and asked people to show up to counter the force created, the leverage created, the media impression created by these bigots. Everyone, like me, said, oh, it's a Monday, I gotta work. A handful of us showed up. What happened to them? With the other group's superior numbers and their propensity for violence, Proud Boys, they attacked the people supporting our side, our community, physically. The LAPD then showed up. What did the LAPD do? What do you think the LAPD did? They separated the groups and allowed the white supremacists, the bigots, to continue protesting unmolested while sending the rest of our community away home. The police did the same thing in Glendale a few months ago when the two groups clashed, one group being the Proud Boys and the Moms for Liberty and the white supremacists, the anti-LGBT group, the other group being made of parents of students in Glendale who are LGBT and trans. When the bigoted group attacked the parents physically, the Glendale police showed up, separated the groups, and then allowed the bigots who had attacked first, the ones who had broken the law, to continue protesting. Same thing last Monday here in LA, in downtown LA, blocks away from where there is now a Pride Festival in Grand Park. Why did that happen? Because we did not show up in superior numbers, people. They're at our door. And if you're afraid of what they're going to do to us, then make noise. Show up. Be angry, be quiet, be silly, whatever you want to be. Show up. May these anti-LGBT protesters be blessed with knowing the truth, that we are innocent, that we are the victims of their violence, that their information is a lie given to them by conservative think tanks looking for votes and donations. May statements like the ones they've made, quote, we believe that there is a radical indoctrination system that has seeped from academia and now into K through 12. We've been trying to get kiddie porno smut books out of the schools, unquote. May they know that that is disinformation. May they know that it's not us causing the danger, it's them. May they know that 170 plus priests, ministers, police officers, and conservative politicians have been arrested for child pornography possession and childhood sexual assault, for molesting children. Over 170 since only last November. It is daily. You can find these arrest records daily, and it ain't drag queens. May they know that if they really care about childhood sexual assault, may they read books like Courage to Heal and Victims No Longer. Some of the most important books for people, for those of us who are survivors of childhood sexual assault. May they read them and know the truth about childhood sexual assault perpetrators, that the vast majority of them are straight men. Childhood sexual assault is not about gender, sexuality, eroticism, sex. It's about domination and control. May they know this truth and let go of their ignorance and their violence. May they become allies. May they become decent. May they remember to live and let live, even if they continue to disagree. That's how we get along in America. That's how we do. We're a melting pot. May our community be blessed with the knowledge that it's time to show the fuck up. When 500,000 of us attend West Hollywood Gay Pride, when thousands of us pay over $100 for a ticket to our gay Coachella Pride concert festival in the park downtown, thousands, may the same people show the fuck up when it's time to stand up and push back against white supremacists and bigots who are trying to take over our schools and trying to erase us from society. We've had our fun, and that's important. It's good to wave a big pink nipple flag on the weekends so that everyone knows we're here and our sexuality and gender matters. But it's also equally important to sacrifice your time, your energy, your body, even risking your safety, to stand up in public against the people trying to erase us, imprison us, brainwash us as children. Does it matter or doesn't it matter? It matters. Show up. You show up. Even if you stand there quiet, holding a sign, that contributes. That's important. Blessed be we fags, we dykes, we trans warriors, we bi and non-binary, aces, demi, polys, in-betweeners, two-spirit. May all of us be blessed. May we all remember that there is room in the world to be who we are as we are, but may we show up to make sure there is that room. May we push our way back into our natural place in society, preserving democracy, equality, justice, and room for all to be who they are as they are. If you want this blessing, participate. You only get the grace when you put out the effort. Please show up.